In this video I'm going to show you how to fold a stellated octahedron by John Montroll. Diagrams are in the book Origami Polyhedra Design, a just recently published book by John Montroll, which has many diagrams and a whole section on the mathematics behind origami and all these polyhedra, which are all folded from a single sheet of paper. This model was folded from a 15 centimeter square of paper, and the diameter is then 6 centimeters. So in inches, that's a 6 inches square, and the resulting model will have a diameter of about 2.5, maybe a bit less inches. I'm going to use a larger sheet of paper for more clarity. This has 24 centimeters or about 10 inches. And then the stellated octahedron that you'll fold will have about 9.5 centimeters diameter or 4 inches diameter. So let's start with the white side up and fold in half horizontally. Unfold, rotate, and repeat. Then unfold and bring this lower left corner up so it meets this vertical crease, so that you imply a crease that starts in this lower right corner. So put that corner there, move it so that you're basically starting to create a crease in that lower point, and once you've got that nicely aligned, just make a pinch mark on this side. Unfold and then bring this lower right corner to that pinch mark. And again, make a pinch mark in the bottom, ensuring that this point doesn't move in the process. Just make a pinch mark down here. You've now formed a third of this length of the paper. Now let's fold in a third by bringing this edge to the pinch mark you just created. Make a straight crease through the whole length. Rotate and bring the other edge to the crease you just created to fold the other third, and then unfold completely. Now flip over the paper and crease the diagonals by bringing point to point. Unfold, rotate, and crease the other diagonal too. Unfold and flip over again, and now rotate so that the thirds you created are vertical. And now bring the edge to the intersection of the diagonal with that crease at 1/3 to create a third in this area. You've got 2 points for orientation to make a nice accurate crease. Then rotate and fold in the other third. Unfold completely, and now fold 6 on these areas by bringing the edge to the third creases. unfold, rotate and repeat. And a third time. And one final time. Now flip over the paper and fold in each of the corners by bringing this point to the corner of one of those small squares. And unfold all four corners. Now bring one corner up to this intersection so that exactly one square is untouched, like so. And then from the right crease through 1, 2 of those squares, right up until there. Then unfold. And again bring the corner up, this time leaving 2 diamonds untouched, and crease all the way through. Unfold and repeat on the 3 other sides. So rotate, again bring the point up, just leaving 1 diamond untouched, and then crease through 2 diamonds. Then bring the corner 1 more diamond down and crease all the way through. Rotate, crease, crease once more, unfold, and one final time. Now all the pre-creasing is done, and we can start putting the stellated octahedron together. For this, hold the paper with the color side up and with one of the corners pointing down. Then pinch along the central crease, this is the center, and go along 2 squares, and then fold over along this existing diagonal crease, like so. The model is now not flat anymore. Like so. Straightening out the paper a bit. Now, in the bottom here, you've got this flap, which you can fold back, and we're going to do that. And then just hold it with your hand, like so. Now you can see here is a square with no creases on it, and we're going to add a diagonal crease here that goes through both layers. Like so. Just make a nice strong crease here. Then rotate until you see the next side. Again, pinch the center and then push in along this crease. If you want to ensure that it's a valley, just push along it all the way, and then again fold it over. Again, you've got a flap here which you can fold back. And you've got this untouched square where you're going to add a diagonal crease through both layers. Then again rotate, take the center, push in the creases so it's valley throughout, and fold over. You've got that extra flap here, fold it behind, then add the diagonal on that small square, and one final time, find the center and ensure that the valley fold is throughout valley, and then push over. Again, take this flap, push it to the back, and again make that diagonal. And now we've done this 4 times, so this should look somewhat 3D. And we can check that all the valley folds are indeed pushed inside, which is going to help make the shape, the final shape. But now this isn't closed yet, so what we're going to do is, on each of these sides, which we folded in, we did this diagonal crease, and that forms a flap. And this is the pocket where the flap needs to go into. So if you just open that up and push the flap in, like so, maybe go inside the model, straighten out the paper, push the flap in, like so, then go on to the next one. And put it in the pocket. And the next one, as you see, it unfolds slightly, which isn't a problem. You can just refold these sections. And once you've done that with all of those flaps, your model is all done. You now only need to straighten it out by pushing in all the valley folds and maybe trying to close this up a bit more, tidy it up, but it's pretty stable. And then you're finished with your Stellated Octahedron by John Montroll. If you enjoy geometric objects, I can really recommend this book. I think it's especially fascinating because all of the objects are folded from a single sheet of paper rather than using several sheets,